In a recent interview, the Orville's own Commander Kelly Grayson stated that New Horizons is the final season of our beloved 25th century hopeful sci-fi series. But does that statement really mean anything when it comes to the future of the Orville? Yes, it does. But on the other hand, yes, it still does. But not in the way that you think. Prepare to go to Quantum because we're setting a course for New Horizons. Gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville New Horizons. Today we're taking a look at exactly what Adrian Palicki recently said during an interview that has the social meds and Orvillians alike getting the speculation sweats over the future of, well, the future. First off, I have two things to say about what everyone is worried about. One, don't worry. And two, I'm a little annoyed that I had to listen to an entire podcast about Friday Night Lights to educate myself on what Adrian said. Yes, I'm one of those people that prefer to know about what I'm talking about before I talk about it. But also, come on, I know people love Friday Night Lights, but I'm obviously not a sports ball kind of guy. This video is getting in the way of my Squid Game binge watch, you guys. Let's go ahead and listen to what Adrian Palicki said on the Clear Eyes, Full Hearts podcast. Let's go to the tape! I always wanted to say that.
I know you just wrapped on the third season of Orville. Is there anything you can tell us about it at the moment?
No, it's honestly so secretive considering that it takes 7 years for it to come out, to film and then to actually come out. Like, it's not going to be out until 2022, and it is our final season.
Oh, wow.
So
well, that's kind of an end of an era.
Yeah, I mean, I'll miss everyone. That was definitely a family for sure, who spent so much time together on that ship.
That's right, Adrian said without any kind of irony that this was the final season of the Orville, and she's really gonna miss the production and the cast. Aw. Well, there it is. It's the end of Seth Trek, I guess, except, oh wait, no it isn't. This is not the first time in the last 4 years that one of the cast offhandedly said something about the series that ended up not being true. Yes, I do believe that right now the cast of the Orville are living under the belief that this is the last season, because that's what actors do after every gig. Every new season of any show, with the exception of Grey's Anatomy, is an impossible gift that goes against the odds of what any actor could ever hope for. In Hollywood, it's an ancient unspoken rule to never rest on your laurels, lest ye wish to let in the curse of high-hoped heartbreak. Which I think was a Shakespeare quote from after he finished writing the final season of Downton Abbey, which was based on the movie Can't Buy Me Love, or something like that. This is unofficial information, you guys. I'm even willing to admit that there could have been an announcement and conversation on set about this being the final season, but there are so many things to consider about what Adrian said. One, she definitely wasn't authorized to make this announcement. That's just bad business for a series, because it has a high possibility of affecting viewership of the upcoming season. That is absolutely not how Hulu or most studios operate. Also, we've learned over and over and over again over the years, nothing is official until it's official. How many times has the internet told us that the Orville has been canceled over the years? Star Trek Discovery's been canceled 6 times in the last 4 years by my count. Just a couple months ago, the head of Hulu Originals stated in an interview that season 4 of the Orville is still on the table. They just need to have that discussion. Around that same time, after wrapping filming on the Orville New Horizons, Seth MacFarlane tweeted out that he seriously hopes it's not the last time they all go to space together. The Orville hasn't been canceled, so don't worry about that. Yet. Let's face it, an ambitious sci-fi series like The Orville is incredibly expensive and time-consuming to produce. And with it being way too early for Hulu/Fox/Disney to gather data on viewership of the new series from Orvillians like us, they don't have the information they require to make the decision whether or not it makes business sense to put forth the massive effort of producing another complete season of the series. That's where you and I come in. If you want more of The Orville, you gotta celebrate, uplift, and sing the praises of this incredible universe that Seth MacFarlane created for us. My prime directive with Talking The Orville is to get as many eyeballs on these amazing adventures, lovable characters, and the uplifting sci-fi stories the Orville tells in a uniquely casual way, so that by the time New Horizons premieres, the sheer size of the fandom and its fervent desire for moreville is too grand to ignore.
Join me, my fellow donkey huggers, in lifting the Orville up to new heights, new dimensions, and new horizons as we call for Hulu to renew the Orville. I'll be here every week doing my part as the Orville Evangelist with my siren call to let all hear the tale of a fateful trip that started on a Union spaceport aboard a mid-level exploratory ship. The commander was a mighty spacefaring woman, the captain brave yet unsure. The crew set sail in the 25th century for hopefully more than a 3-season tour.
More than a 3-season tour. The dark matter storm started getting rough. The mighty... Okay, that one's still a work in progress. We'll come back to it in a later video. These types of things get said all the time, and it really doesn't end up meaning anything because it's not official. When Seth, the producers, or Hulu makes an announcement, then we'll know for sure what's going on, and even that isn't always true. My Jericho fans out there probably know what I'm talking about, or am I nuts? For now, Talking The Orville will be providing weekly 25th century content until the New Horizons premiere and beyond. And if that sounds like a trip you'd like to go on, you can really help keep the lights on by donating below. I'll see you very soon, and remember, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Oh my God, you guys! Claire and Isaac are going on a date. This is so insane.
Guys, slow down. What's going on?
Claire asked Isaac out on a date.
What?
You serious?
Close, right? I saw them hanging out together after Ty's recital.
They bonded during the shuttle accident, and it just blossomed into something more.
A human and an artificial life form are incompatible. It will not succeed.
The guy has limitations. I mean, even in the best case scenario, he's still
My father, and he'll never be a weightlifter no matter how much his heart is in it.
Our sci-fi universe was in a dark, gritty state. Nothing but dystopia, then the Orville started. Wait, the shit became so cool, all Trekkies began to drool. Isaac had banana too, they built a star. So they inherited alternate history with hobo cloud mystery. That all started with the Orville gang.